recovered from burnout. Honestly, I didn't think I would ever be saying this because I didn't think I would ever recover from burnout. I honestly didn't even know I was burnt out until I literally was not able to get up from bed, and therefore I had to get checked out, and then I found out, oh, I have symptoms of depression. That meditation hit. But I'm so glad that happened, because if I hadn't realized that I was burnt out, I would have just continued living autopilot. Like, there would be nothing stopping me and nothing forcing me to be who I actually am and reach my full potential in life.
Find out if the rates move at all for 2020 now.
So here I am, ready to share my insights with you guys, because I feel like I'm a pro at burnout now. I mean, I didn't even realize I was burnt out majority of my life so far, but I'm telling you, if you're in that dark phase of like not feeling like being alive and just, miserable as hell, don't worry, I got you, because there's a lot of things that you can do to change it. I kind of want to talk about something a little bit real, which is scary. I have been seeing a lot of stories and videos from myself 1 year ago. Every single picture is just like me crying. I just kept pushing through because I kept thinking that this is what everyone else goes through and this is what I need to do, and I will eventually get over it. My thinking changed drastically because that's not how life should be. And if something feels like it's draining you, it's worth the time to take extra reflection for it. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I was literally severely depressed. I went to the doctor actually. Oh, story time. I had gone to the doctor because I needed some forms to get filled out. Otherwise I wouldn't have even gone. And the doctor made me take the survey and do some testing, and I was like, okay. So then I did it, and then he was like, oh, you have signs of severe depression. At that point I was so dead. I was like, I don't really care. Well, everyone else must have severe depression too, because I know that I am not the only one feeling this way. He asked me like, what's causing the severe depression? Is it your home life? Is it like school? And I was like, well, I think it's my workplace that I'm at right now. And then he just kind of was like, that's life. I'm just like, what the fuck? It doesn't need to be life, which goes to show that there are so many people who just think that there's nothing else. I don't know why we're here as humans and why we're born, but I'm pretty sure it's not to be miserable. That's all I know. So now that I'm on the other side, let me tell you, you do not have to wake up in the mornings and have a pit in your stomach. You do not have to be miserable for your entire life just to make a living. And you truly do not need to have all these limiting beliefs that society, families, cultures, friends, whoever you want to call it, has put on you. Because life can honestly be anything that you want it to be, and we all have so many limiting beliefs. But I started to shed those limiting beliefs off, and I'm going to share with you how I shed those limiting beliefs off in the next few clips and how you can too. Oh gosh. Oh, let me just get a little bit comfy before I go off. Recovering from burnout, hey? Damn, I wonder what shit you've been through. This video is about how I recovered from burnout. I didn't think I would ever recover from burnout. It took me a little bit over a year. There were times where I was trying to get myself to be productive and do things again in society, but I was really just honestly not ready. This is what happens when you burn out. Anyways, here I am on the other side and my fucking battery. That's great. I'm back wearing a robe. Nothing can ever stop me from wearing a robe because I love robes, and if you try to stop me from wearing a robe, I'll fight you. Anyways, the first thing you need to do when you're burnt out is literally let yourself take a break. This was really hard for me to do because I am a child of productivity. I literally thought the only way I could survive in this world is to always be doing something, because I thought that's what it took to survive and be successful in this world. But that is a limiting belief that I had to unlearn. But anyways, the first step is to let yourself take a break. This involved me going for nature walks. This involved me crying, feeling my emotions, reading more books, rest, and literal sleep. I don't know about you, but the one thing that I sacrificed always in hopes of getting work done and getting shit done is sleep. 4 or 5 hours of sleep tonight because I gotta do stuff. It is what it is. And no one's ever gonna tell you not to do that because it was so normalized, which is horrible. You gotta take care of your body. Your whole body is like a nation. Think of it as a nation, and that your brain is a Prime Minister. Let yourself take a break. This is gonna be a little bit hard because you're gonna be like feeling like unproductive. I should be doing something right now. I'm just doing nothing and chilling. This is so weird. It's weird, but it's necessary because you'll realize when you take breaks, you get more shit done. This balance is so important between work and rest. It's literally foundational. Like if you look at nature, even trees have seasons. They're not always green. They're not always sprouting flowers and fruit. They have winter times where they are shedding their leaves and there's no one to tell them to fucking continuously all year round keep sprouting fruits. Let's replicate nature, do what nature does best, and thrive. Another thing that I did when I was recovering from burnout is I started doing more creative and artistic things. I started painting every single day. I didn't know what the hell I was painting, guys. I was literally like abstract paintings. For me, it was a simple hand on the canvas. Does it make sense? No. Abstract mural. Interesting. Let's keep going. You could do things like creative writing, dancing. Another thing that I did was start editing videos because that was such a huge creative outlet for me, hence why you're watching this video right now. Letting my creative side shine was so weird because I never thought I was creative. I felt like the more analytical side of me and the more practical side of me was a bit forced upon me because that's the only way I thought I could survive, because again, you need to be very analytical in a corporate environment to like do well and survive, and that's how you get money. This was at the expense of my creative side, and I am a very creative being and I never let it get expressed. Just try new things. Deep down, you have a calling to do something, whether that be like a pottery class, literally singing. The fucking sky's the limit. The third thing that I did to recover from burnout is be vulnerable. Growing up, being vulnerable was seen as weakness. I actually opened up to my family and my friends and my loved ones, and I was like, hey, I'm feeling depressed. You'll be surprised, the people that actually love you will help you. The people who love you want to be there for you. That was a really hard thing for me to understand. I would always think that I would be a burden on these people. That's like my brain trying to fucking be self-destructive. Your emotions deserve to be felt. When I look back at my burnout stage, I actually am grateful that I got burnt out. Now, I'm not saying that this is like the only way that I would have had my awakening, because it didn't need to be that way, but I'm grateful that it happened that way, because otherwise I would still be in autopilot mode doing what I was doing before. When you're at rock bottom, that's where the cultivation happens. You have no direction besides up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Much love to you all. See you guys next video.